Hey, what's up guys? Welcome into For the Low. My name is Spencer. Today I'm going to show you how to replace your belt kits on this Sony cassette player. The model number of it is TC-WR535. But this tutorial should work for pretty much most Sony cassette decks and even some other cassette decks. But all you really need is your belt kit and a tool kit similar to this. And the way that you know you need to replace the belts, the best way to check is by removing the top of it and looking at the belts themselves. But if your cassette deck isn't playing, or it's not fast forwarding, or it just seems kind of slow, generally it means you need to go for the belt kits. But let's go ahead and get started on it. So the first thing that you need to do is remove the screws from the sides. There's two on each side, and then there is one on the back right here. You'll just get those off. I already took mine off. And then to take the top off, you'll just pinch it outwards and lift straight up. And then once you have that off, the next step is to get the front panel off. So to do that, you'll start out by unplugging all the wiring that's connected to the front. And then once you have all the wiring disconnected, you will need to go ahead and remove the screws from the bottom that are holding it in. So we'll get the screwdriver. So it looks like we've got 5 screws that we'll need to take out. And then once you've got those off, you should be able to slide the front panel right off, just like that. And then you may end up running into some really small zip ties that you're gonna have to remove. They're really annoying to remove, but just get a sharp object of some kind and get it off. And now we've got just the faceplate. So the next thing to do is to get the 2 little screws right here. There's 2 gold ones that you'll need to get. And then once you've got that off, there's 2 little catches on the bottom that you'll have to unclip. And then you'll have access to the belts. So we'll get this one off first. It's pretty worn out. And then the other one, it looks like we'll have to do something with. The belt actually melted, and we're gonna have to scrape it off of there. But it didn't get messy. That's got a little bit messy, maybe not too messy. But to get that off, we'll start by using a flathead. That's what the old belt looks like. It's just a bunch of goo. So we'll get some paper towels and finish cleaning it up. So it doesn't need to be perfect, but you should definitely try to get it as best as you can. But once you have it all cleaned up, you can go ahead and get your other belt kit, your new one. And we'll start by putting on the counter belt. All you gotta do is wrap it around the wheel and then put it over these two catches, and then when you put the motor over it, it'll just fall onto it. And then with the big belt, you'll come over here, wrap it around that. So to get that one on, you'll just put it around this wheel and then get it around all three of these catches. Then we'll go ahead and put it back together. Put our screws back in. And then you will undo the belts from the catches. You'll just get it onto the wheel. So that one's on there. And then for this one, you'll just have to get it off of the three catches, similar to that other one. You can see it right there. All you gotta do is get it on the wheel. So we'll move it on over. And then maybe spin the wheel a couple times just to make sure it's on there all the way. But once you've got that one done, you can go on to the other deck. Basically the same thing again. Alright, and then once you've got all of that done, we can go ahead and put the front panel back on. We'll make sure that all of our wires are out of the way and we'll slide it back on. And then you want to make sure that you get every wire plugged back in. And then once you know everything is plugged back in, you can go ahead and put the top back on. Alright, and then now it's time for the moment of truth. Power it up. The store is having a problem opening, but let's see. We'll have to see what happened with that door. But as you can see, we got the counter belt fixed and the play belt fixed. This one I'll need to look at, but this should definitely have shown you how to replace the belts at least, because you can see that's working. This I'll have to see. I think I can get it working, but at least you know how that goes. That's pretty much all there is for fixing this, besides the one deck, but I'll save that for later just to keep the video short. Hopefully this helped you. If you need any more help, you can let us know and we'll help you out. But deciding you don't want to fix yours, or you can't fix it because it's got some other problem, like maybe the door, and you don't know how to fix it, you can order one of these from us at fortheload.net, or you can give us a call. Thanks for watching.